there. Bafedile, a very good morning to you. What are you seeing?
A very good morning to you, Blaine, and also to the viewers at home. We are live from the Crossing Shopping Center in Mahikeng here in the capital city, where we saw the EFF leaders, which were led by the chairperson, Sheikh Butsoe, came to this shopping center this morning to shut down clicks here. As you see it behind me there, it is closed. So they are saying that they are going to close it for the rest of this week, as you've heard the EFF national leadership indicated. So my understanding is that they have now left this place, proceeded to Mahikeng Mall, and from there they will go to the town to close their cliques. But what's happening here, the situation is quite calm. There are no police officials that have been deployed here, and also they've also indicated to us that they have grouped themselves in smaller groups where they have been deployed as EFF members across the province to close all the cliques. But however, I have invited Mr. Jerry Matebesi here, who is the EFF spokesperson in the province, to tell us more about their plans going forward during this week. Mr. Matebesi, thank you so much for joining us here. We see you that you have closed cliques here at the crossing. What are your plans going forward? Because you indicated that this is going to happen for the rest of this week.
Well, as the EFF, we want to put it in context that we are sick and tired of this nonsense of racism in South Africa. And as you have seen here in the crossing, we have already closed this store. We are proceeding from here to town, and then we are going to close the two remaining in Mahikeng. If you look at the entire province, all our fighters, all our ground forces and our leaders, they have attended to each and every store of cliques throughout the country. And by so doing, we want to send a clear message to any corporation in South Africa that racism will not be allowed. There were times when apartheid was there, our people were very patient with it. But for now, we are no longer patient. We are not that generation. We will not allow that nonsense again. And it's high time that our government must also come up with legislation that will prevent the type of racism that we've seen here in cliques, where a hair of a black person has been used to comparatively speaking, to show that a hair of a white person is better than a hair of a black person. That is nonsense. We will not allow it.
Mr. Matebesi, we know very well that the country has been affected immensely by COVID-19 pandemic, where some of the retail stores, including cliques amongst others, have been severely affected. Isn't it this thing going to actually increase the challenges that the country are already facing, the job losses that the country is facing? Because when we engage some of the cliques workers of record, they indicated that this is actually going to put more pressure into them in terms of the job losses that are being encountered, in particular in this retail store.
Well, cliques must just do a simple thing: respond to our demands as the EFF, and then from there on, everybody will go back to work. So we can't use COVID-19 as an excuse. What we are saying is that just respond to what the EFF has called for. For instance, we said, the company that you have commissioned to produce this racist advert, it must be fired. The employees and the board of directors who participated in this racism advert, they must equally be fired. Then from there on, you can go back to business as cliques. We don't have a problem with that.
My understanding is that, as you see behind here, the cliques management is here, and they are waiting for the police to come and reopen here. What's going to happen going forward from your side?
If they come here, we will return. It's as simple as that. Our ground forces, our leaders and fighters, they will come back and we will close it again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jerry Matebesi. He's the EFF spokesperson, Blaine, here in the province. As you heard him indicating that after closing these cliques here, they are proceeding to Mahikeng Mall. From there, they will go to the town to close. It's only 3 retail stores here in the capital city of the Northwest.
All right, Bafedile Moerane, live for us in the Northwest. Thank you very much indeed for your reporting. So from the North